speaking of picks, we're seeing no, uncommon picks coming in from both of these guys. Fezaru versus Palmtree. Let's get this game on the road, shall we?
Absolutely. Here we go with Fezaru having some very early damage in here. Having Palmtree on the ropes until Palmtree is able to use this hammer, proving me wrong here. And with that Bodvar strength that's able to have Fezaru already in orange with only a few hits in, and that sword recovery already bringing down that first stock only 30 seconds into our game?
Yeah, about so, and you can see the huge damage difference right now between Fezaru and Palmtree. But Fezaru's fighting back over on this hammer, and finally gets this area, leads to the KO, ties up the stock count for the moment being. And once again, a question comes in. You kind of mentioned it a little bit in the previous sets of the hammer players are kind of getting beat right now. Fezaru lost 3-0 against Skeldra, who was over on the Bodvar, and same thing we saw for Levanashi. Also on the Yumiko, got beat by Palmtree here, 3-0 as well too. So, Fezaru has to make a crazy run right now. This is legit. Like, if you were to look at this bracket and look at the list of attendees, you'd be like, you know what, man, I'm rooting for Fezaru. You know why? He has a level 100 Yumiko. It just makes sense. But right now, Fezaru gets that second stock and is, doing decently right now here in game number 1. But can he beat Palmtree in this set here and move on into the top 4? That's a question that's at hand.
Fezaru is trying to make it back on stages. Is not. Oh, that touched?
Nope. Yeah, that's gonna be even up at the stock count there, William. And yeah, last stocks here in game number 1. It's basically anybody's game.
Yeah, Fezaru looked to have a lead, but then Palmtree was able to manage to keep Fezaru off of the stage and is now using Nair after Nair and Share to keep Fezaru away and uses that stick and closes that out. Fezaru just after respawning very quickly already completely gone, bringing that game 1 to a close in Heartbleed's favor.
Yeah, and Fezaru was showing some signs of life, but just Heartbleed had them figured out, and now it's 1-0 in Heartbleed's favor, right? I'm not sorry, oh my goodness, I'm getting mixed up with their past name, Palmtree. My bad.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Palmtree's favor. So yeah, it's 1-0 right now in Palmtree's favor. But they have been playing wonderful on this board bar, whether it's the sword or the hammer. They've been doing a wonderful job into building up the damage. And Fezaru, he's known for this hammer. He's known to play when he plays Yumiko. His bow is there sometimes, but it reminds me of kind of one of our North American players by Dino. He plays hammer. He plays Yumiko mostly for the hammer. And you're seeing right now, he's showing us the hammer in the hammer trials. But Palmtree says, you know what, man? Let me show you what I got on my hammer. And picks up his hammer now. And then we're going to have a nice little hammer ditto here in the hammer trials. For this first stocks here in game number 2.
Fezaru tried going for that weapon throw, but even if that does not hit, is still able to get the first KO here in our game 2. Fezaru is trying to do everything he can to be able to tie this back up and make it a 1-1 situation so he can go into our top 4. But Palmtree Panic is not wanting to let him. Fezaru is in red here, and Palmtree Panic is getting mixed up by Fezaru. I take back what I just said, because Fezaru is going ham. Right now it is a 3 stocks to 1 situation. Fezaru is going insane with these hammer plays. Like you were talking about earlier, Fezaru's hammer on this Yumiko. Yeah. How are you feeling, Hockey?
You know what? I'm loving what I'm seeing, Fezaru is just doing what he does best. And that's showing us why he's going crazy on hammer. Oh my!
Fezaru 3 stock Palmtree Panic in our game 2 after losing game 1. The legend picks are staying the exact same. Fezaru now with this momentum, as you were saying, Fezaru was kind of becoming alive, waking up, and here we see it after that amazing 3-0 in that game. Now we are here 1-1 going into game 3. What do you think is gonna happen here, Hockey?
Man, if I'm Palmtree right now, my palms would be sweaty, bro. I like the plays that Fezaru just did. The 3-stock. Somebody of your caliber to get 3-stock on a tournament stream right now. When you won game 1, when Palmtree won game 1, game 2 went in a dominant fashion. The most I could say, man, is Palmtree. You gotta fight back. You gotta fight back. You gotta go crazy. You gotta just win this set. Like, man, Fezaru just with dominance in that game number 2 here. But getting back to this game in particular now, game 2 was amazing, but game 3, it's in Heartbleed's favor. Not Heartbleed, sorry, Palmtree. Man, I'm getting mixed up by their names. Man. This hand.
Yeah, right now Palmtree has a very good lead on Fezaru right now. But as we saw, Fezaru could easily turn this around after the dominance we saw there in game 2. Fezaru with the hammer now, which is what we saw be able to do all the big plays on Palmtree, and as we see right now, gets a KO and sticks with that hammer, immediately throws out a Sig, trying to put those... I have no idea what to call those.
The what?
The blue orbs?
Oh, the down stick, the down stick. Yeah, it's just a down stick. That's just a Yumiko special, you know? You throw out the down sticks to build up the damage. That's what Fezaru is doing right now. But right now it's in Palmtree's favor. Palmtree has the hammer in hand, but Fezaru picks up a hammer of their own, and now looking to build up the damage even more here on Palmtree. But the stock count, the set count is tied up 1-1 right now, and the stocks are even. So it could be anyone's game here, but Palmtree gets that nice down stare, leads to the KO, and it is right now in Palmtree's favor.
Alright, Fezaru able to get some good damage in with unarmed. Picks up the bow now. Let's see if he could get any good damage on the bow before getting wiped out by Palmtree here using this hammer. Fezaru now with the hammer, which we saw has very good plays, but Palmtree is not letting Fezaru get a hit in, and that is our game 3, ladies and gentlemen, going 2-1 in Palmtree Panic's favor.
Yeah, and we're gonna be getting back right into it once again. I mean, these players, they're hungry, they're ready for you know, I mean, both players, they're ready to move on. They're ready to get into this game here, and we're gonna be seeing who's. Are we gonna be seeing another game 5 in the making? I definitely see that there's a possibility that Fezaru can push this at game 5, or does Heartbleed, you know, clean this one off and stops Fezaru's momentum throughout today's tournament, you know, with the Bodvar pick here. But it's gonna be interesting here for this game number 4. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, let's see.
3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go into our game 4. So far, with Fezaru getting those good hammer leads, I was about to say, never mind, I take back what I was gonna say, I'm not even gonna finish it.
Yeah. Right now, I mean, it's once again even between both of these guys. I mean, Palmtree's kind of unarmed right now at the moment, and Fezaru's kind of controlling traffic right now with this hammer. Goes for that juicy side sig, but Palmtree with a Bodvar special. Just down bit the side sig, now trying to get some nears in there. But Fezaru's unarmed, gets a nice Z-Light into recovery, now has the bow in hand. Shows out the down sig, and Palmtree answers back with a seer, leads to the KO, and that's going to be first stock once again gone from Fezaru. And the lead right now, it's in Palmtree's favor. Yeah, let's see what's going to happen here in so far this 4th game. Yeah, I'm
Palmtree able to use this hammer to build up really good damage, really building this lead. Fezaru not knowing what to do. Palmtree able to avoid that Yumiko special until Fezaru comes in and swings to that side of the map, and Palmtree Panic with that sig, and Fezaru immediately punishes it, bringing it tied stocks, but Fezaru is in orange right now, so Palmtree still has a very good lead, has the hammer, able to build really good damage right now.
Yeah,
Fezaru uses that down sig.
Yeah, I'm sorry for cutting you there, William, but oh my goodness, the funny 45, Palmtree, sorry, is able to get that KO on Fezaru, and it's looking pretty grim right now. It's 2-1 in Palmtree's favor, and Fezaru, you're down the whole stock, but we saw the ability here from Fezaru. If anybody can make it back right now, it's definitely Fezaru. But Fezaru, you gotta cook up right now. And Palmtree, is Palmtree gonna allow that after that 3 stock? I don't think so, because Palmtree is also going crazy over on this hammer here for this hammer diddle in the hammer trials. Man, oh my goodness. The way that Palmtree's playing, gets that nice scoop, gets the KO, and that's gonna be the set. That's gonna be the set, William.
Game 4 over. 3-1 in Palmtree's favor. And that means Fezaru is going home. Both of our Yumiko level 100 representatives are gone.